going on, everybody? This is the Redstone Experimenter, and welcome to HeavySpleef tutorial. Now, I'm relatively new with tutorials. I haven't done much before, so just bear with me. I want to do more plugin tutorials like this in the future, so tell me how good I'm doing. So anyways, before you start actually doing the plugin tutorial and actually going with it, you'll want to download these two plugins, which is World Edit, link will be in the description, and HeavySpleef. Once you have that down, that's good. And this is not for making a Spleef map, it's for if you already have a Spleef map and you just want, if you already have like a map that you can use for Spleef, but you just want to set it up on a server. Making a Spleef map is completely different, so just disclaimer before I start. Anyway, let me TP to the builder world, and I'll be right back with my map. Alright, so here's a basic Spleef map. It's nothing much, it's just something simple, and if you want to go ahead and make your map, let's go ahead and make the map. So once you have your map in the area, you want to go like at least like really far up in the sky on one of the corners, and you want to type in //up1. That's a world edit command, so that's why you'll want world edit for this. But if you don't have that, you'll have to build up. So go ahead and do that, and click on that with a stick. It has to be a stick, and the reason it has to be a stick is because this uses its own tool and it doesn't use a world edit tool, so it has to be a stick. Next off, you'll want to go into the other corner, which is right here, and go as really deep into the ground, like about right there, and right click on that. Just right click on the block right there. Okay, that's first, and then you want to create an arena, and I'm just gonna call mine Spleef. And because we're making a cube arena, I'm gonna call it cuboid. If you're making a cylinder arena, you'll have to stand in the center of it, and you'll want to specify the exact radius and height and not go through with the stick. Alright, after you've created your arena, next thing you'll want to do is start and add all the add the floors, and where if you fall you'll lose area. So I only have one floor, so all I need to do is type in /spleef space add floor space Spleef, and it'll add that. But if you have multiple floors, just select them and do the adding thing again. Now the next thing that you'll want to do is you'll really want to go to the bottom corners, and where it doesn't have to lead out into the void, it just has to be where if you fall past the last level, you want to select that level where if you fall into, you'll lose the game. And you just have to set that up as an at and type in /spleef space add lose and type in the name of your Spleef game, and that adds a lose zone. Now that's the beginning. That adds the floors and the lose zones. Now next you'll want to add a little lobby. So if you don't already have one, pause this video right now and go to the side of your map and create a small lobby, so that whenever they join the map, they'll get teleported into the lobby. And in the lobby, you want to write a sign that says Spleef leave and the arena name. For some reason mine says YouTube, so I'm gonna fix that, and it's weird. I'm gonna just fix that. Oh, messed up. Excuse me. And the reason for this sign is if someone comes to your lobby and then no one else is joining, they'll want to be able to leave. So next thing is you want to define it. You want to say that that's a lobby, so do that and then type in lobby, and also do this Q lobby. Alright, so that sets that up. Next thing, if you have a spectating place so that people can spectate your game, like right up here is gonna be my spectating place, you need to make that as flag 2. So just fly up to where you want people to be able to spectate and type that in as well. Now after you do that, you need to set up some other flags that aren't necessarily necessary, but they'll be very useful. So first of all, if you want it to be a 1v1 versus 1, just like a 1v1 thing, you want to type that into a flag and type in on. I'm not going to do that since this is going to be a normal, like, four people spleef. And if you have snow there, you want to use shovels. If you have wool, you want to use shears. And just type in like shears on or shovels on respectively, but I don't have either of them. And if you have a team, you want to do on, but don't mess with the teams for now. They're really complicated and you'll just want to look them up later. Anyways, if another thing you can do is you can choose if you want it to be BOWSPLEEF or SPLEGG. Naturally it's going to be normal spleef, but if you want it to change, you can do that. And I'm going to change mine to make it SPLEGG. SPLEGG on. So that makes it so that it's going to be SPLEGG. Next, we'll want to set up the spawn point. So let's just go into the center. If you want more than one spawn point, you just type in spawn point and the next spawn point. But I'm only going to put one spawn point. All you have to do is type in spawn point and that's done. Next, you want to go and type in the min players, which is how many players you'll need at the beginning for certain before you can start it, which is 2, and how many players you'll have for max, which is going to be 4 for me, but you could have as many players as you want for your max. Next, you want to do auto start, and that's the number of players you'll need to auto start the game, and that's 4 for me. After this, you want to type in countdown and set the number of seconds that you want it to count down. It's very simple. Next, this is optional, but you can type in timeout, and that's how many seconds someone's just going to be idling before they time out, and I'm setting that to 120 seconds. And one more thing that's really important, item reward and reward. And what that is if you're like, when you win the game, you want to get something as a reward for winning the game. So depending on if you have an item-based economy on the server or a money-based economy, you type in item reward or money reward. If it's item reward and you want them to get an emerald block, for example, you do that. And if it's money reward, like a normal reward, you just do that and you type in how much money you want them to get. I'm just gonna give them 2,000. Oh god, I put item reward there. There. That's better. Reward. And okay. Now after you do that, there's one more thing you'll want to do, and I can't think of anything else right now that you'll want to do other than put the sign in. So let's just put one more thing in. So if you want people to be able to auto start the games, and that means that if everyone wants to start the games, it'll automatically start. There's this thing you can do. It's /spleef and then ready. And what that'll do is, wait, never mind. You can't do that. There is something you can do. You have to get a plugin called server signs, and if you do have that plugin on your server, just type in /sps space add space spleef space ready and right click on it. If you don't have server signs, it's really easy to get, so you can download it right now. Just pause it. Sorry about not announcing this before, but it's not necessary, but it can be very useful. You can do that with the leave sign as well. Now, there are 2 optional things you can set up. If people win or lose, they can go into certain areas instead of just the lobby, but I find that there's really no point to it. But if you want to do that, just set that up and go to the place where people will go if they win, and just type in /spleef space flags spleef space flag space spleef space lose or win respectively. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Next, let's go to your Spleef Lobby, wherever it is. Here's mine. It's in BOWSPLEEF. And if you have server signs, you can just do what we have right here, which is just a simple join sign, where it uses this command /sps add /spleef space join, and they can just do that. And if they right click on this, they'll automatically go to the joining. But yeah, so if I just right click here, the server's experiencing a bit of lag, so just bear with me. If you right click there, it'll go to the join screen automatically. It'll open up a little GUI. But if you're not able to do that, you want to just make a sign that looks like this, except it says Spleef up there, and it says the name of the map right there. Yeah, but sorry about the lag I'm experiencing. Anyways, once you've done that, all you're gonna have to do is just type in /spleef space join space spleef, and it should work. I'll be right back, and I'll see if I can get some people on with me, and we'll play a game, I guess. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, it's working. Anyways, we're gonna play this game out, and this is the game that we just made. So this should prove that it does work if you followed all my instructions. So if it doesn't work yet for you, just go back through the video and you'll figure it out. Anyways, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And yeah, if you have any other tutorials you wanted me to do, just I can do them.
Oh jeez!
And like I said, you don't have to have BOWSPLEEF. You can choose whatever type you want.
No, don't go for me.
Get Master Blade.
No.
Ah, no! Really? Really?
On that. Oh jeez.
But
Dirty dirt. Okay. Oh yeah, I win.
Good job. I win. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. And thanks for you guys for joining in this, helping me out and playing this game up. Anyways, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for more of these and other things and stuff. And yeah, bye.